Born in Iowa in 1887, Aldo Leopold spent his youth roaming the forests and the farmlands of the Midwest. Early on, he set his sights on attending Yale University's newly formed forestry program, and after graduating in 1909, he was hired by the U.S. Forest Service and sent off to work in the Arizona and New Mexico territories. As part of his assignment as a forester, Leopold cataloged the abundant fisheries and extolled the plentiful hunting opportunities he found in the state's public lands. But in 1912, in his now famous book, A Sand County Almanac, he explains how his perspective changed.
A deep chesty brawl echoes from rimrock to rimrock, rolls down the mountain, and fades into the far blackness of the night. Every living thing, and perhaps many a dead one as well, pays heed to that call. My own conviction on this score dates from the day I saw a wolf die. In those days, we had never heard of passing up a chance to kill a wolf. When our rifles were empty, the old wolf was down. We reached the old wolf in time to watch a fierce green fire dying in her eyes. Perhaps this is behind Thoreau's dictum, "In wildness is the salvation of the world." Perhaps this is the hidden meaning in the howl of the wolf, long known among mountains, but seldom perceived among men.
In 1921, Leopold sounded the alarm. When local cattle ranchers made it known they intended to expand their operations deeper into the Gila forest, he drew up a proposal to set aside a portion of the forest as a permanent wilderness area.
I contrived to get the Gila headwaters withdrawn as a wilderness area, to be kept as pack country, free from additional roads forever.
It took 2 years of lobbying Forest Service leaders and Washington politicians, but on June 3, 1924, his proposal was adopted. 40 years after Leopold's original wilderness proposal was adopted, citizens rallied at the Capitol again to push for more wilderness designations. At their insistence, Congress passed the Wilderness Act, adding 54 iconic American landscapes to the National Wilderness Protection System. Among them were 202,000 acres adjacent to the Gila Wilderness, which they named, appropriately, the Aldo Leopold Wilderness Area. Leopold died in 1948, a year before his book was published, but he lived long enough to ignite a national conservation movement.
The richest values of wilderness lie not in the days of Daniel Boone, nor even in the present, but rather in the future.
Currently, there are 806 distinct wilderness areas of mountains, rivers, forests, and coastlines. New Mexico alone boasts 26 wilderness areas.
We abuse land because we regard it as a commodity belonging to us. When we see land as a community to which we belong, we may begin to use it with love and respect.
As part of this centennial celebration, we also recognize and honor the indigenous peoples, past and present, that have protected and stewarded these lands since time immemorial.